Back to the Future Part 2, Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, X-Men 2, 22 Jump Street, The Dark Knight. What do all of them have in common? They are all sequels to a good movie, but they are not just sequels. They are movies that took a quantum leap and took the franchise to whole new heights. So how does this connect to the Zenfone 2? Zenfone 5 was a sure hit last year, and now Zenfone 2 took the same quantum leap as the aforementioned sequels and has propelled Asus to the upper echelons of smartphones. Zenfone 2 is not just a simple sequel, it is the Dark Knight in the smartphone industry. And this is a very bold statement.
Hey, what is up guys? This is Nokia 3000 of YouTube giving you today a review of the highly anticipated Zenfone 2. What does this device have in store for you after Zenfone 5? Read on and find out how this Zenfone 2 is the Dark Knight of smartphones.
Zenfone 5 was one of the best looking budget phone out there in the market last year. Its design language was unique and it screamed premium. Zenfone 2 also received a facelift which looks stunning, high class and premium. It has a 5.5-inch screen with generous bezels. Those capacitive touch buttons with Asus shiny thingy at the bottom just tells, hey, this is Asus. The back is reminiscent of the G3, which is not the bad thing considering G3 is one of the more amazing looking flagships last year. Zenfone 2 is one of those devices which will be mistaken for a higher tier device. A tiny criticism with the design would be how slippery it feels in the hand, especially for sweaty-handed persons. An expression goes here in the Philippines, kanin pala ang ulam na. That is the perfect expression for the Zenfone 2's looks. Zenfone 2's relatively big 5.5 screen is partnered with a gorgeous Full HD 1080p display. Full HD is an amazing compliment. Text looks sharp, images are clear and vibrant, and the Zen UI also helps with how punchy Zenfone 2 is. Zenfone 2 has polarizing backlight. Its lowest is not too low, which is a good thing, but its highest is relatively low too. It has okay viewing angles, but a brighter max brightness could have made it much better outdoors. Same with the Zenfone 5 complaint I had last year is the non-backlit capacitive touch buttons. It's a minor gripe, but it is worth mentioning. Luckily, most phones do have the same layout of back home recent, so it's not really that much of an issue. You can't use a smartphone without using it as a multimedia driver. Zenfone 2 is the mid-range phone to beat with respect to multimedia performance. For audio quality, loudspeaker will fail from time to time because of its single driver at the back. Plug in your earphones and Zenfone 2 has one of the better audio qualities out there. Partner the relatively high volume with a clean audio output, and you will have eargasms for your ears. Zenfone 5 was an amazing movie player, sans some 1080p here and there. It can play almost anything you throw at it. As far as video playing goes, Zenfone 2 is a beast. Do note that MX Player is tons better than the stock.
Twisting in the wind and then bursting late, smelling like a pissed seaside donkey.
Be careful what you bring. You could land on her and get hit with it. And now Ambrose hook it up. Dirty deeds! Dirty deeds by Ambrose! Ambrose wins the Chicago street fight!
I don't think I need to mention how Zenfone 2 plays games like Angry Birds. Jump into more graphic-intensive games like Dead Trigger and Goat Simulator, it still plays them just fine. Nova 3? You bet your ass it is. As far as gaming goes, Zenfone 2 is an amazing performer. Do note that playing continuously will hit your device, and once it does, battery drain is inevitable. Contrary to Zenfone 5, Zenfone 2 is leaps and bounds ahead in terms of gaming. As mentioned in my previous review, web browsing and streaming has been significantly upgraded on Lollipop. Partnered with the hardware of Zenfone 2, Zenfone 2 soars through web pages and YouTube videos.
Updates. The one word Cherry Mobile is having a hard time understanding. Since 2012, I have come from a super excited fanboy to a skeptic Matista of their releases. Cherry Mobile has released hundreds of flagship, but have they ever bothered to update any of them?
Zenfone 2 is equipped with a 13MP camera at the back and a 5MP snapper in the front. Same as with last year, Zenfone 2 is loaded with shitloads of features which make picture taking much more fun. As far as image quality, Zenfone 2 sits above the average, right below the great. Under good natural lighting, Zenfone 2 captures good photos. Inside or using flash photography, not much can be expected. It is still usable though, and you can check some of the pics right here. Zenfone 2 is power-packed with quad-core Intel Atom Z3580 processor clocked at 2.3 GHz. It comes with Lollipop out of the box and has whopping 4 gigs of RAM. That is right, freaking 4 gigs of RAM. The amount of apps you could run in the background is just insane. And it translates into performance. Dead Trigger, Goat Simulator, YouTube, Twitch, Limbo, MX Player Pro, and Messages. As nonsensical as running the aforementioned simultaneously, Zenfone 2 did it. And it did so without slowing down swiping between screens and the Zenfone's animations. Moving on to its insane backgrounding power is the Lollipop under the Zen UI. Having a skin is personal preference. Personally, I would have preferred stock, but Asus needs to have their own identity. Zen UI is close to stock, so minor grabs here and there. But out of the box, Zenfone 2 did have tons of bloatware. Some of them are useful, but they cater to niche audiences. As far as useful extra features go, Zenfone 2 comes packed with one-handed usage, smart cover feature, battery saver, motion gesture, and my all-time favorite gesture features, which include double tap to sleep and wake. Kudos to Zenfone 2 for this amazing feat. Performing as a phone, Zenfone 2 is a dual SIM dual standby phone which has LTE on SIM 1, another thumbs up. As far as reception go, I was able to constantly get LTE driving from Quezon City to Taguig. Call quality both as a receiver and transmitter is excellent. This phone was officially released a few days ago. I haven't fully tested the battery yet, but ever since I got it, I have been constantly using it. If it can give about 3.5 hours of screen on time, then this is another factor Zenfone 2 succeeds. Zenfone 5, the same way Batman Begins brought us new light into the smartphone market and Batman respectively, Zenfone 2, much like The Dark Knight, exceeded expectations significantly and raised the bar maybe to the point that Zenfone 3 may be The Dark Knight Rises. Asus has created great devices since 2012. Nexus 2012, 2013, Zenfone 5, and now Zenfone 2 continues that trend of great releases. Congratulations to Asus for the successful event last weekend, and thank you for this beast of a phone. Zenfone 2, much like the Dark Knight, is the smartphone everyone deserves.
So that's been it, guys, for the Zenfone 2, the Dark Knight of smartphones. As always, give a thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you dislike it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. This has been Norman3000 of YouTube, giving you Zenfone 2, signing off.